What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Thursday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate taking the time out to consume the content. So thank you. Cat's at the door. Get in, lad. Hurry up. Try to record a video, mate. Don't start shagging your bed because I'll fucking shame you. Lie down. The cat comes in, mate. Shame him. Shame. Can you see the cat on there? Shame. It's you mong. Sorry about that. What the actual FUD, right? What the actual FUD perspective. The same news, the same story, two completely different perspectives, two completely different headlines. Be careful of the FUD, guys. Be careful of FOMOing. Be careful of reading something and taking it as gospel. Be careful what you actually believe and who you listen to. Don't take everything I say as gospel. Most of it's my opinion, right? A lot of it is the facts. The internet of value is coming. Digital assets will have future value. They will gain value from where they are now. Make no mistake. We're seeing it happen. We've seen it happen. It will happen again. Ripple snaps, and I mean Ripple snaps. Boom. Ripple snaps. XRP sales slump. They snapped it, mate. They snapped the slot pop. Yeah, have some of that. So a few months ago I was like, oh, XRP sales took a bit of slump. Ripple snapped it. Snaps it, mate. With $33 million of the crypto sold in Q2, right? Ripple said Monday that it sold 32.55 million of his XRP cryptocurrency during Q2 2020. A 1,760% jump over Q1's abysmal sales figures. First signs of XRP sales growth in nearly a year. In its Q2 markets report release Monday, Ripple reported a surge in over-the-counter, OTC XRP sales as it reaped the benefits of new liquidity providing integrations with telco. What's going on there? Cat. Sorry, let me carry on. The cat's been fucked off, make no mistake. Telco, Swisscoin blockchain, swap execution facility Zero Hash, and the crypto bank Signum. Programmatic sales, the third-party trading practice whose mid-Q3 2019 halt contributed to 3 consecutive quarters of falling XRP sales, will remain paused as Ripple focus on OTC markets. XRP volume did not fare as well as sales figures in Q2. The average daily volume fell to 196 million from Q1's 322 million. Total volume by dollar value nearly halved to $17 billion from Q1's $29 billion. I mean, we can go to the actual market report, but they have clearly just stated that Ripple's snapped back into action, basically. They've snapped the slump. Now watch this shit. Same story. Same information. What the FUD? What the actual FUD? XRP prices jeopardized as Ripple continues flooding the market. Ali Martinez fucking got your number, mate. Ripple put a massive number of tokens into circulation Q2. Now XRP prices may soon suffer. Right? Take your fucking opinion, mate, and shove it up your ass. Stop reporting opinions. Stop it. It's not news. It's not news, mate. It may. Oh, we'll shut the fuck up, you dickhead. Are you a journalist, reporter? trying to report the fucking news, then do that. You're not on Facebook here, mate, giving a fucking status of what you think might happen. This is what people turn to for news. News, Ali Martinez. Jesus fucking wept. 2 days after the other article, this. Proper muddy fudders like this are doing my fucking head in, mate. I'm not joking. I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit. Also, it may soon suffer the consequences. The key takeaways of this article is Ripple's over-the-counter sales skyrocketed over 1,700% in Q2. Many investors seem concerned about the substantial increase in the total number of circulating tokens. No, they don't. No one's concerned about the tokens, mate. We all know there's 100 billion of them. We know they're in circulation. We know they're being released up to 1 billion a month. No one in the right fucking mind who's holding XRP is concerned about the circulating supply or the total supply. There's not even 15 XRP for everyone on the fucking planet to sort your necks out. Sort your necks out, man. Jesus. Sorry to the Christians. A spike in the selling pressure behind XRP may see it pull back towards 28 or even 25 cents. May see it pull back. Mate, Ale Martinez, I'm fucking come for you, mate. Someone go for him, right, and snap his fingers and see if he types another bullshit story then, eh? Snap his fucking fingers and go on, mate. Go on. Type some more bollocks now, dickhead. And type some more bullshit now and put your opinion down as fucking news. That's why I don't write articles, because I'm extremely opinionated. You might have noticed. I'm not going to write an article. This is not an article. It's not necessarily news. I'm sharing news and then giving my opinion on it. And when I come to an article of news and find out it's just some dickhead's opinion, and I don't take it as news. The previous article was news, and it's let you know that, fuck me, the sale of slump's been snapped, bro, and they're selling again. That's news. No talk about what's going to happen with the price. No talk about the future thing. No opinions. Just the facts of what's happened recently. Sales went up, done. Well, this one though, ooh, he's not finished yet, is he? Oh no, we're not even a third of the way down there, lad. Ripple revealed that it ramped up its XRP sales last quarter, which may lead to a steep correction based on different fundamental and technical metrics. I believe we're going to have to get there. XRP Sales Spike. Ripple made headlines after revealing in its Q2 2020 XRP markets report that it continues to flood the market with more XRP, although the US-based technology company had dramatically reduced the sales of its tokens in Q1. It appears to be back at it. Ripple sold approximately $32 million worth of XRP to institutional investors in Q2, a 1,760% increase according to Ripple. Significant spike in sales is particularly or partially due to the growing adoption that the cross-border remittance token has experienced its integration into different markets. The development of liquid and robust markets is key to the success of ODL. The second quarter of 2020 saw numerous integrations that helped contribute to the health of XRP markets, reads the report. After the report was released, the number of XRP-related mentions on social media exploded. The rising chatter about the international settlements altcoin allowed it to move to the number 6 spot on, it's on the trend list. So, usually, when market participants pay heightened attention to a cryptocurrency, it leads to steep correction. Usually, when it starts raining, it eventually stops. Fuck's sake. On average, the moment cryptocurrencies show up on the list, the dump begins. In the second week since appearing on the emerging trends list, the coins have backtested have on average lost a massive 8%. massive 8%. Lost a massive 8% on their total price. You move 8% a day, you weapon. You move 8% a day, you weapon. What are you talking about? Go on CoinMarketCap now. You'll see about 30 assets that have moved 8% in the last 6 hours. Volatility, my friend. This is on a sample of 200 coins. Bearish impulse on the horizon. Oh my days. The TD sequential indicator adds credence to the bearish outlook. This technical index presented sell signs in the form of green 9 candlesticks on both XRP's 1-day and 12-hour charts. Various formations estimate the cryptocurrency is bound for 1 to 4 daily candlesticks correction before the uptrend resumes. Although in the recent run-up, the TD SO was not entirely accurate at anticipating XRP's local tops. Still holds a lot of credibility. In early May, for instance, it presented a sell signal that led to 20% nosedive. Therefore, a current pessimistic outlook must be taken seriously. Interesting. Based on the Fibonacci retracement indicator, the 28-cent support level holds a lot of significance to XRP's uptrends. Breaking below this key hurdle could result in a sell-off that pushes this cryptocurrency down. This is why I don't have fuck trading, mate. Fuck trading, day trading. I'll do a few long-term trades, and we do some long-term trades, and we go in the market on the long term. We do some long-term investments and shit like that. But when you trade, trading can get fucked, mate. Who waits from 30 cents to 28 cents to then sell a shitload off? Well, why would you? Like, that don't compute in my fucking head. Right, you sell off at 30 rather than fucking 27 cents, would you not? No, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? The Fibonacci retracement indicator was at 30. You are not going to wait to 28, isn't it? You're going to sell at 30. You're going to sell. You're going to sell the cryptocurrency at 30. I mean, you can speak Indian without even moving your lips, bro. It's epic. It's worth mentioning that a spike in the buying pressure behind cross-border remittances token may have the strength to jeopardize the bearish outlook. Under such circumstances, investors must watch out for an upswing above the recent high of 33 cents. Moving past this resistance barrier could see prices rise, to a new yearly high of 39 cents. Martinez, Ali Martinez, mate. You muddy fudder motherfucker. Seriously, mate. So his headlines, XRP prices jeopardized as Ripple continues flooding the market, and his very last fucking line of his article is telling people it could go up to 39 cents. Oh. So, let's go and see if we've missed anything off the report. Ripple publishes the quarterly XRP markets report to voluntarily provide transparency and regular updates on the company's views on the state of XRP market, including quarterly programmatic institutional sales updates, relevant XRP-related announcements such as Spring and RippleNet partnerships, and commentary on previous quarter market developments. As an XRP holder, Ripple believes proactive communication and transparency are part of being a responsible stakeholder. Moreover, Ripple urges others in the industry to follow its lead to build trust, foster open communication, and raise the bar industry-wide. Disciplined, responsible stakeholders. Continued pause in XRP programmatic sales. Programmatic. I don't fucking know. Using words I can't say, man. In Q2 2020, the total XRP sales of 32.55 million USD versus 1.75 million in the previous quarter. Quite a bit of a jump. Ripple continued to pause the programmatic sales, focusing solely on its over-the-counter sales as part of providing increased XRP liquidity. I should read properly at one point, and you won't have a clue what I'm saying. To RippleNet's on-demand liquidity customers, decided liquidity is a vital. ODL continues to evolve and expand to new corridors. A healthy orderly XRP market is required to minimize cost and risk for customers, and Ripple plays a responsible role in the liquidity process. As more financial institutions leverage RippleNet's ODL service, more liquidity is added. Ooh! That said, Ripple has been a buyer in the secondary market and may continue to undertake purchases in the future at market process. Total sales on the given programmatic pause ended quarter. Interesting. So the figures get compiled using the Cryptotag API for daily top-tier aggregate volumes, which reflects the total XRP volume in dollars by exchanges. The Cryptotag lists in a top tier. As of the end of Q2, Ripple continues to evaluate its benchmarks. Interesting. Someone go and check out Cryptotag API. Is that legitimate, like, circulating volume and supply? Is that able to tell us exactly what's in the order books? CCTT. Who's that? CCTT's reported daily volume for XRP decreased in Q2 2020 from Q1 2019. The average daily volume reported at $196 million in Q2 versus 322 in Q1. Volatility. XRP's standard deviation of daily returns over Q2 was 3%, representing a decrease in volatility from 6% in Q1. XRP's volatility over the quarter was lower than that of Bitcoin at 3.4% and lower than that of Ethereum at 4.2%. The escrow. In Q2 2020, 3 billion XRP were released out of escrow, 1 billion each month in total across the quarter. 2.6 billion were returned and subsequently put into new escrow contracts. For more information on the escrow process, see here. Now, I want people to honestly think about this escrow now, right? He's saying they're dumping on the market and shit. What do you think is going to happen when the whole billion gets swallowed and used each month and there's not 2.6 billion being put back in over a 3-month period? That means only 400,000 XRP were actually used, introduced, sorry, not used, we've used a hell of a lot more than that, but 400 million, sorry. How would you work that out? 2.6 billion, it's 2.6 billion, it's 2,600 million, to get to the 3 billion, it's 400 million, so 400 million XRP still hit the system in 3 months. What happens when that is 3 billion? All being used and sold and bought and it's buying pressure. Stick your selling pressure up your ass. No one wants that shit. The FOMO will come when it gets over $1. I have no doubts in that. Oh, ODL. We'll finish up with ODL. More than ever, financial institutions are seeing the value of RippleNet's ODL service to provide instant global payments and meet market demand, especially during times of crisis. Excuse me. Due to the exposed risks and increased volatility in Q2 2020, ODL accounted for nearly 20% of RippleNet volume. Comparing just H1 2019 with H2 2020, Ripple experienced 11 times year-on-year growth in ODL transactions volume. 11 times year-on-year growth in volume. Early on, Ripple identified remittances as its primary use case and will continue to focus on supporting low-value, high-frequency payments with ODL. Ripple is reducing its emphasis on large treasury payments, which are traditionally used to fund businesses and services in the absence of real-time transfers, to support individual low-value transactions, addressing the growing need for remittances in small and medium-sized enterprise payments. XRP integrations and liquidity update. The development of liquid and robust markets is key to the success of ODL. The second quarter of 2020 saw numerous integrations that help contribute to the health of XRP markets. Of note, Binance launched XRP exchange-traded option contracts in the derivative space. XRP perpetuals are now found on the top 5 derivative venues after Huobi DM's launch of XRP perpetuals in April 2020. Additional notable integrations from Q2 2020 include Signum Bank, first fully regulated crypto bank, added XRP to its highly regulated custody solution, and financial platforms. Similarly, Zero Hash integrated XRP into its settlement platform, allowing digital asset business to access US markets. Zero Hash is a division of CTX, a registered CFTC swap execution facility and holder of New York Department of Financial Services BIT license. Swisscom Blockchain, one of the largest telecommunications providers in Europe, successfully launched XRP on its DAPI platform, enabling enterprise-grade access to the XRP ledger for a wider range of use cases. Mobile payment startup Uphold completed integration of XRP into its wallet. Ripple hopes to see continued evolution of XRP infrastructure over the coming months, particularly in the derivative space, that will further solidify XRP's top 3 digital asset, adding to its robustness and liquidity. There's actually a little bit more to read, so I'm going to read it. Liquidity and volume. As for overall liquidity and volume, XRP ended the quarter as the 5th most traded digital asset as measured by rolling 30-day volume. 30-day. XRP volume remained relatively strong as overall digital asset volume saw a dip in the second quarter of 2020. The XRP ledger saw over 85 million in total transactions, and XRP's adjusted transfer value ratio was 200.512, the highest amongst the digital assets in Q2. The MVT ratio compares a market cap to on-chain transactional usage, making it a good determination of an asset's utility. XRP also saw $20,000 in total transaction fees over the ledger, the lowest amongst all digital assets in Q2. XRP is useful for the movement of trading collateral across venues amid increasingly fragmented crypto infrastructure, as highlighted in the last report. And separately in this blog post, XRP is less costly, more reliable, and faster than other assets. There is evidence of an increase in cross-exchange transfers using XRP over peer coins. Cross-exchange, cross-network. That's the terminology I want to be hearing. Ripple firmly believes in XRP's capacity to help bring efficiency into the digital assets market, similar to how it brings efficiency to a fragmented global payments market. Spring. In June, Spring, Ripple's open developer platform for money, joined over 46 plus companies, including Blockchain.com, BitPay, Brave, Flutterwave, Bitco, GoPay Care, Mercy Cards to unveil Pay ID, a universal payment ID to simplify the process of sending and receiving money globally across any payment network and currency, including XRP. The companies collaborated on the development of the open source solution through the Open Payments Coalition, which jointly reaches over 100 million customers or consumers. It's go and have a read. I mean, I skimmed over bits of that. But there's a lot more at the bottom regarding market moves and all kinds of stuff. The market commentary, the regulatory activity, the Office of Comptroller of the Currency, the OCC, nominated Brian Brooks as the acting comptroller. Brooks plans to unveil a new payments charter, hoping to create a single federal framework for tech firms to offer services traditionally offered by the banks. The OCC also issued an advance notice of proposed rulemaking, soliciting comments on, amongst other things, adoption of crypto-related activities by US banks. Former CFTC chairman J. Christopher Giancarlo published a paper explaining why XRP should not be considered a security under US law and judicial precedent. He's also spearheading the Digital Dollar Project, which published a white paper on its proposal for the joint public-private initiative to create a US central bank digital currency. So, how do we follow that report and end up at the bottom of it, where it's going on about liquidity, it's going on about volume, it's going on about volatility, it's got spring, it's got market commentary, some regulatory activity, about it not being a security, it's got... I mean, how are we ending up on all this? I mean, let me just go a little further down here. How are we getting to this, right? The Consumer Finance Protection Bureau, CFPB, published its final remittance rule, including our digital assets, specifically XRP through ODL, can help significantly lower the cost of cross-border remittances. The Indian Ministry of Finance proposed to legally ban cryptocurrencies and impose stiff penalties on citizens who use cryptocurrencies. This follows earlier action by India's Reserve Bank issuing a clarifying statement that India's commercial banks may provide banking services to traders and firms dealing in cryptocurrencies. The Intergovernmental Financial Working Group, the IFWG, of South Africa released a position paper that proposes a strict crypto policy framework for the region. The SEC Commissioner, Hester Peirce, was nominated for another 5-year term at the Securities Agency. Caroline Crenshaw was also nominated to fill a Democratic vacancy on the Commission. The confirmation hearing was scheduled for July 2020. The EU is looking to create a new regulatory regime for digital assets covering unregulated assets to stablecoins. Market moves. Marco investor Paul Tudor Jones bought Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation and said his fund may hold as much as a low single-digit percentage of assets in Bitcoin futures. JP Morgan offered bank accounts at cryptocurrency exchanges, beginning with Gemini and Coinbase. Of nearly 800 institutional responses to a Fidelity survey, 36% said they own either digital assets or derivatives. New York's Department of Financial Services granted a bit license to ErisX. Users withdrew over $220 million in BTC from exchanges before and soon after the May halving. Industry players. China completed the back-end architecture development of its digital yuan. The rapid development of the digital yuan spurred headlines around China's potential heavy influence and leadership in the payments industry. The People's Bank of China, PBOC, announced a pilot program to trial its new digital yuan with 19 local businesses, including US chains, Starbucks, Subway, and McDonald's. PayPal and Venmo plan to add crypto buying and selling to their platforms. Brazil suspended the WhatsApp payment services just a week after the initial rollout. Visa signed a partnership deal with Safaricom's M-Pesa. Binance launched a crypto payments app in Nigeria, and Revolut announced it's making cryptocurrency available to all its 7 million customers. That's what we take away from this report. That's what we take away from the actual news. I'm not going to write some article, you might affect the prices, this, you know, it's going to get a little bit volatile, it's going to get a little bit volatile, it's good, might affect the prices, you know, because you might see a sell-off at 28 cents, you know, but you also might see it got at 39 cents, you know, with Fibonacci retracement and all this bullshit, you know. Fucking Ale Martinez. Jesus wept. What the actual FUD, guys? Seriously, just be careful who you listen to, and do not take opinions, assumptions, guesstimates Don't take any of that as factual, because it isn't. It's just someone's opinion. You know, the only fact that exists within cryptocurrency, there's only one fact that exists within cryptocurrency, and the rest is opinions, guesses, projections. Digital assets are here and being used. That's the fact. Digital assets are here and being used. Could they go up in value? Yes. Could they go down in value? Yes. Is it likely they're going to go up? Yes. Is it likely they'll dip again? Well, yeah. Is it likely they're going to stay volatile a little bit? Is it probable we'll all get rich? Who knows? Once you leave the fact that, yeah, there's cryptocurrencies and, yeah, people are using them, the rest is a fucking guess. I don't care who you are or what you think. You're guessing. You're guessing. You've got 50 quid to spend on one asset, Chainlink or VeChain. You're guessing which is the best to buy at that point. You might have an educated guess, looking at some of the indicators, but you're guessing. Stop lying to yourself, saying you're not guessing. You're guessing. We need to be careful that we take the right perspective on information that's put in front of our face, and we look at it from every angle possible. Yeah, it's good to be skeptical at times and to question it, but spreading fear, uncertainty and doubt isn't helping anyone. It's just really not helping anyone. We need to stick together when it comes to sharing facts, which is the internet of value is going to be here to stay. We just don't know how much it's truly going to be worth moving forward. So invest in yourself. Invest in the internet of value. Live long and hodl it till you're ready to let it go. Yeah. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours, guys. You know the dance. We love crypto. We love XRP. We love IoV. And we love you. Enjoy what's little's left of the week. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.